Hey everyone, it's me, James. It's just going to be a few more days for my next Carnival cruise. It's going to be on the Carnival Venezia ship. It leaves from Manhattan, New York City, and it's going to be a 8 days Eastern Caribbean cruise. It is going to be on Tuesday, June 23rd to July 1st. And that's not just it, because I'm doing a back-to-back cruise on the Venezia. I'm also doing the next one, which is the July 4th cruise. America 250, July 4th on the Carnival Venezia ship. It leaves from Manhattan, New York City, July 1st to July 8th. And that is going to be a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful cruise. There's going to be a 7-ship meet outside of Carnival's private destination, the Celebration Key. And that's going to be a lot of fun. And Carnival just announced that they're going to do a huge fireworks during the ship meet for the America 250 birthday celebration. And I'm really looking forward to that. And that's not just it. I have 14 cruises booked with the Carnival Cruise Line, going to all kinds of places, such as Hawaii, Alaska, Japan, South Korea, Taiwan, and Hong Kong, China. Other places such as deep into the Caribbean, to Barbados, Aruba, Carousel, all kinds of wonderful destinations with the Carnival Cruise. That's all I do now is Carnival Cruise. And as you guys can see, I got some duckies here, and I got some casino chips, craft that I make myself. And I'm going to give these things away. I have to say, I was never really into the duck hiding game on the ship. If I see a duck, I'll grab it. But I had no intention to get the ducks and put the tag on it like this and then hide it somewhere for people to find. But what happened was, on my last cruise, about a month ago, on the Carnival Pride from Baltimore, Maryland, and surprisingly, there were a lot of people on the ship asking me if I was a YouTuber, and people tell me they watch my cruise videos, my air show videos, and my Philly sports event videos. So it was kind of crazy because, you know, people want to take picture with me, and late night, when I go get the late night snack, maybe like around 12:30, 1:30 in the morning, and while I'm waiting for the elevator to go back down to my room, and people stop me and ask me if I was a YouTuber. And the problem I'm having is, because my name is James Hao, my last name is H-A-O. So my YouTube channel is JHAO33. And it doesn't matter how I tell people. I say, just remember my YouTube channel, JHAO33. You can look up on the internet and subscribe to my channel. But no matter how I tell them, and when they repeat back to me, they say, oh, JHOA, JHO, JHO 33. They just can't get it right. So that's where I got the idea from. Since everybody on the ship likes ducks, they like the casino chip, crafts, and you know, they like all this free giveaway. So I decided to order some of the stuff on Temu, just parts, and I put it together. So this is all my crafts. It's all handmade by myself. And what I did was, I put the tag on it with my name and my wife, Kimberly, and my email address, hao33@yahoo.com, and my YouTube channel, jhao33, right there. So this way, I think it makes things a lot easier. When I tell people, my YouTube channel is jhao33, there will be no more confusion, right? I'll hang you a duck with my YouTube channel printed on there. And this way, you guys can take the duck home and you can look up on the duck. It says YouTube jhao33. So this way you can get to my channel no problem. Even though if you have never seen my video before and somebody tell you that I'm a YouTuber, or you're one of my video viewers, you can easily find my channel on the tag of the craft that I make. So the deal is, I got a lot of cruises booked, and I'm going to go down the list, let you know which cruise and which carnival ship I'm going to be on for the next 2.5 years. So this way, if you watch my video, or even if you don't watch my video, you see me on the ship and you recognize me, or somebody else tells you that that guy is a YouTuber, and you want to take a picture with me, or you just want to ask me about my YouTube channel. So on any of these cruises, Carnival Cruises, you recognize me, you approach me, and you ask me if I'm a YouTuber, or you tell me you watch my video, and I'll give you one of this gift that I made. They're all different kinds of gift, depend on which cruise it is, because there are some special cruises, such as the July 4th America 250s cruise. You'll see right here, for the special cruise, I got a special duck. Like this one, it says 250 years. Right? This is a special America 250, 1776 to 2026, 250 years. That's for the America 250 birthday cruise. And then I'll show you. And then look at some of this neat casino, because we do a lot. Most of our cruises are elite with the Carnival's Players Club. So we're really into the casino gaming on the ship, on the Carnival ships. So I made this casino chip themed. It's a Carnival Entertainment's logo on it. Casino themed giveaways. This one's really neat, with a bottle of liquor on it, poker cards, mini $100 bill, and a mini duck on there. This one has a beer mug, poker chips, dice, and a duck. Let me see, I especially like this one. This is the last one that I made, with the standing up poker cards, a translucent duck, $50 bill, and some dice on there. I like this one the best, even though it doesn't have any liquor bottles or beer mugs on there. So anyways, I got all these gifts. to give away on the ship. I'm not hiding them. I'm only give them out to the people that approach me and ask me about my YouTube channel. So now I'm going to go down this list of all my future cruises. So I already did the first one. It was a 7 days Bahamas from Baltimore. It was on the Carnival Pride. And you can watch my YouTube video of this cruise. It's on my YouTube channel. This one was from May 31st, 2026 to June 7th, 2026. And then my next cruise, as I mentioned, it's an 8-day Eastern Caribbean from Manhattan, New York City. And I'm going to be on Carnival Venezia from June 23rd, 2026 to July 1st, 2026. And for this cruise, I'll be giving away the red, white, and blue duck because it's time to celebrate America's Independence Day on July 4th. But this is not the July 4th cruise. And I'm doing this back-to-back cruise. After that 8-day Eastern Caribbean on the Venezia, and I'm taking the next cruise. I'll never get off that ship for the America's 250s celebration cruise. It's an 8 days Bahamas from Manhattan, New York on Carnival Venezia from July 1st to July 9th. And this is the one with the 7 ship meet outside of the Celebration Key. And my friend Sean, the guy that looks like Guy's Burger, if you guys go on Carnival Cruise, you know that's probably the first thing you eat when you get on the ship while waiting for your stateroom to be ready. Go to the Guy's Burger. And my friend Sean, he looked just like Guy Ferrer. And he's going to be on the West Coast Carnival America 250th birthday cruise. I think he's going to be on the sister ship of Venezia, which is the Carnival Frenzy. And he's going to be on that ship. And they're going to watch the fireworks at the Santiago Bay. And that's the Carnival Cruise Line's West Coast celebration, which is with a 3-ship meet. I believe the 3 ships are going to be Carnival Frenzy and Radiance and Luminosa. So anyways, it's going to be a big celebration for this July 4th America 200th birthday on the Carnival ships. It's going to be a lot of fun. And for the America 250, I'm going to be handing out this duck with the wings, flying duck. 250 years of this great nation. Right here is a special flying duck gift for the America 250s celebration. And then the next one, after my New York City Carnival Venezia back-to-back cruise, the next one is going to be a 7 days Western Caribbean from Port Canaveral, Florida. And this one is going to be on August 22nd, 2026 to August 29th. And I'm going to be on the big ship, Carnival Mardi Gras. I want to try this ship because it's got that boat roller coaster on there. I have never seen, and it's only Carnival Cruise Line that has roller coaster on the ship. And I really want to try that roller coaster out. So I'm going on the Mardi Gras on August 22nd, about a month after my New York City cruise on the Venezia. And then this is kind of like a back-to-back because on August 29th, I'm going to end up debark at the Port Canaveral. And then I'm going to rent a car and drive up to Miami port. So on the next day, following the Mardi Gras cruise, on August 30th till August 6th, I'm taking a 7 days Eastern Caribbean cruise from Miami port. And I'm going to be on another big Carnival ship. This is the Carnival Celebration. Also got the boat roller coaster on it. But the two ships are the same class. But the interior decoration, they're a little different. And I heard this big Carnival ships are really amazing. It has, each ship has 6 different zones in there. And I can't wait to check it out. And then the next cruise, following that is going to be a 14 days Hawaii from Los Angeles, California. And I'll be on Carnival Radiance from November 8th, 2026 to November 22nd, 2026. Oh, I got to go back a little bit. So for the cruise before this one, the 7 days Eastern Caribbean from Miami on the Carnival Celebration, August 30th to September 6th. That is a treasure chest cruise, treasure chest voyage. That's what it's called, treasure chest voyage. It is a very special cruise. This is the first time that Carnival has this promotion for the Carnival Players Club. And you can play in the casino and you can collect, I think it's a digital treasure coin. And then the more coins that you collected, and then later on, even after the cruise, you can redeem those coins for really nice gifts. So for that treasure chest coin cruise, I made some treasure chests. You see the pirates treasure chest. And this actually opens up. And inside of it, there's some gold coins and golden nuggets inside. I made this too myself. It's really neat. So if you see me on the celebration for the treasure chest voyage, make sure you ask me for this treasure chest with the gold coins inside. All right, so now we're back to the 14 days Hawaii cruise from Los Angeles on the Radiance, November 8th to November 22nd, 2026. For the Hawaiian cruise, I have special Stitch themed poker chip craft that I'm giving away. I don't have one made yet because this cruise is not until later on this year, but I'll have a special Stitch themed poker chip giveaway on that cruise. And then the next one, now we're going to 2027. The next one's 7 days Bahamas from Baltimore, Maryland. I'm going to be on Carnival Pride from March 7th to March 14th, 2027. And then the next one is going to be an 11-day Southern Caribbean from Miami, Florida on the Carnival Frenzy from May 16th, 2027 to May 27th, 2027. That's going to be a neat cruise because we're leaving on Carnival Frenzy from Miami, Florida, and the cruise will end in New York City and Manhattan, because the Carnival Cruise Line is switching ships. They always had Carnival Venezia home port at Manhattan, New York's port during the summertime, but I think they're going to switch Venezia with its sister ship, which is a Carnival Frenzy. And Frenzy usually sails out of Florida port, such as Miami or Fort Lauderdale and Port Canaveral, but now it's going to come to New York City for the first time in May 2027, and I'm going to be on that cruise. And then the next cruise is a 15 days Alaska and Japan from San Francisco, California. And this is a very special trans-Pacific cruise. We're going to be crossing the international date line. So we either lose a day or we gain a day. I don't know, but it's going to be a 15 days from Alaska to Japan. On the Carnival Luminosa from October 2nd, 2027 to October 18th, 2027. And then once again, this is going to be a back-to-back cruise because I'm not getting off the ship. I'm not getting off the Carnival Luminosa because once the ship ended sailing in Tokyo, Japan, and I'm staying on the ship for the next 10-day Asia cruise from Tokyo, Japan. I'll be going to a couple more ports in southern Japan, and then we're going to a couple of ports in South Korea. I have never been Korea before. And then the ship is sailing to Taiwan. That's where I'm from. Taiwan is part of China, and but Taiwan is not the communist China. So Taiwan, it's life in Taiwan. It's just like here, you know. We have our freedom, and everything is very similar to the United States. So the ship will go into Taiwan, which is my hometown, and then it will end up in Hong Kong, and then I'll be flying back to the United States. And then after that back-to-back cruise, the next one is going to be a 14 days Southern Caribbean cruise from Baltimore, Maryland. Once again, we're going to be on Carnival Pride from October 31st to November 14th of 2027. And then the next cruise is going to be in 2028. It's going to be a 9 days Eastern Caribbean from Baltimore, Maryland. We're going to be on Carnival Miracle from January 6th, 2028 to January 15th, 2028. And then the last one and the one following that is going to be a 7 days Bahamas from Baltimore, Maryland. We're going to be on, once again, Carnival Pride from April 2nd, 2028 to April 9th, 2028. I can never get tired of the Bahamas or the Eastern Caribbean cruise because we either get to go to the Celebration Key, which I love that place. I love the Caribbean parade that they do. To me, that's my Disneyland. I'm not going to Disney. I'm not gonna, going to Orlando or Los Angeles, California, and paying for all that money, staying at a hotel room, and then have to pay a lot more money for food and rent a car, and it's ridiculous how much those amusement park they charge nowadays. The tickets like $200 for a day, and then I have to get in the line to get in the park and fight the crowd and walk around all day long. It's really crazy. That's why I love to go on Carnival Cruises. I just go on the ship and And there's food. I can go to the dining room. I can go to the buffet. The food is always ready, and they have ice cream all day long. I love the ice cream. They got a Guy's burger, which, you know, everybody loves a Guy's burger, and their fries are awesome. And then the taco place on the other side of the Guy's burger. You know, it's a lot easier for me, and it's a lot more relaxing. Vacation's supposed to be relaxing. You know, I sit in my balcony room, whether it's a suite or not, depending on what kind of offers I get. Sit on the balcony and you know, listen and look at the ocean, and then I can go up on the Lido deck and talking to people and have a drink. And it's just a lot easier for me, and it's a lot less expensive for me compared to going to Disneyland or Universal Studios. Uh, it's a lot easier, a lot more relaxing, and I get to go to places like Celebration Key and Relax Away at Half Moon Cay. I have already been to the all new Half Moon Cay. Our ship, Carnival Pride, it was the second ship that docked at the pier at the all new Relax Away Half Moon Cay. I love Half Moon Cay. Uh, Beaches are all the same everywhere, right? In Caribbean, beaches are, well, they're not all the same, but beaches are beaches. But I love Half Moon Cay's island barbecue. And with the new Half Moon Cay now, you don't even have to take the water taxi, the tender boat from the ship. That's a hassle, and when the waves are rough, it it's just, you know, gets really crazy just to get from the ship to the shore. But now the ship can dock at the pier. They build the new piers, and all you have to do is get off the ship and walk to the Half Moon Cay, to the trim station. They have trim card that takes you to all different beaches. Each beach has a name, like guava, uh, lime, avocado. I don't remember, but pineapple. But each beach has a name, and it's wonderful. And I just love the island barbecue on the Relax Way Half Moon Cay. So anyways, I just mentioned to you guys about all my Carnival cruises that I have booked. All 14 cruises, I did one already, and I got 13 cruises left. And I got all these crafts that I made. Each one is handmade. I did not buy this stuff that's already made. I did not buy this stuff from eBay or anywhere. I made each one of these crafts. I ordered the parts and I make them. So when you see me on those cruises that I just mentioned, you know which cruises I'm going to be on. And then I'll give you one of these wonderful gifts that I made. It's all here. So this way you can look on the tag, even if you don't remember what my YouTube channel is. It's printed on there, JHAO 33. And that's it. That's about it. In a couple more days, I'm going to say goodbye to this place. And I'm going to be on Carnival Venezia. And I'm going to places. I'm going to the Caribbean. I'm going to Bahamas. It's going to be a wonderful vacation, going back to Celebration Key and Nassau, Bahamas, and Relax Away at Half Moon Cay with the island barbecue. That's what I'm going to do. So you can see I'm all ready for my cruise. The countdown's over. I got my ducky shirt on, and I got the Panama hat that I actually got earlier this year when I went on a Carnival cruise to the Panama Canal on Carnival Pride from Baltimore, Maryland. Believe it or not, I went to the Panama Canal and I bought the Panama hat right there at the pier from the indigenous people that selling their crafts there. So a lot of cruises. It's going to be a lot of fun, not just in the summertime. Summer is short here in New Jersey. There's going to all this Carnival cruises going to warm places, tropical islands. I'm going to have so much fun for the next 2.5 years with all these Carnival cruises that I booked. So once again, I appreciate you guys watching my show. I do cruises, my YouTube show cruises, Carnival cruises, because I don't cruise on any other cruise line but Carnival. Carnival cruises, air shows, Philly sports events, and some other special events. That's what I like. And each time I go out to the events or on a cruise, I make videos I put on YouTube. So thank you for watching my show, and I love you guys. Have fun on your next cruise, because I know I will. I can't wait. 2 more days. The countdown's over. So let's have some fun on the cruises, and make sure you approach me and ask me for one of this wonderful cruise ship gift that I made. Thank you for watching. Let's go.